your self-importance should set the tone for your reality. There's no one more important than who you are. But your self-importance should most definitely set the standard for how other people treat you, based upon how you treat yourself, the energy in which you exude, because information is always being circulated throughout your energetic magnetic field, your aura. So with focalizing on particular key certain thoughts, you then dictate the outcome of situations. You also influence and change the dynamics of any setting or any room that you may enter based upon your energy being present and your informational magnetic field being expressed wherever you go. So making sure that you focalize on your internal self-importance and the importance, because self-focus is the most powerful focus, and which is why I always teach many different individuals that you should master your reality, but also focalize on focusing on yourself and less on others. Because the moment you focus more on others and less on yourself, then they become powerful and you become powerless. So the key is, it's not to have your energy scattered on this person or that person or anything of that nature. You want to focus majority of your energy this way. Because the moment you focus half of the energy that way, then half your energy is that way, and less for yourself. But the moment you block out that, and that, then you're focused here. So the key is self-focus, which is why self-focus is the most powerful focus there is. So when you're dealing with the concept of self-mastery, master your reality, you're dealing with self-focus relating to your self-importance. So focusing highly and extremely on your internal self-importance. And every situation should be based around your self-importance and you standing mentally tall on your self-importance and you proceeding with a certain energy of I'm deserving, I'm enough, I'm valuable, I'm highly self-confident, I'm highly intelligent, I'm highly self-loving, I'm highly genius, I am highly important, I am the most important person to ever exist. There's no one more important than me. Everything is my reality. And I am the most important person to ever exist within my reality. Because my thoughts, my perception is what gives birth and gives life to every circumstance and every situation. Because it's never the situation. It's your chosen perception or chosen view towards the situation which determines how you perceive or title what kind of situation that it is, or how you respond, or how you emotionally feel about the situation is based upon your chosen perception about the situation. So change your perception regarding the situation and you simultaneously alter and change the situation. So with that knowledge, it should help you realize that you have the power to recreate your reality. You have the power to determine whether or not a situation is good or bad, because it's good and all bad, it's bad and all good. So many times we choose to only see one side. You can choose to see only the bad, or you can choose to see the good too. Even in good situations, you can, choose to see the bad too, but the main objective is to create new thought thinking habits so that you can seek or train your mind to seek and identify the good more than the bad. So the key is to focus in a search and a seek. Because the purpose is to search and to seek the good in a situation. And because the mind has a negative feedback loop, which means, in other words, the mind is naturally designed to not acknowledge success and to identify failure or errors, because the mind has a natural flow. And anything that disrupts that flow, the mind is designed to identify it. So if you have a positive thinking habit and a negative thought pops up, then your mind is designed to put a magnifying glass on that thought. Even if you have a consistent negative thought habit, your mind is naturally designed to identify something positive, something that stands out from the normal flow of your consistent way of thinking throughout a week or throughout daily occasions. So the key is daily compliments and daily motivation, because every single day should be predicated around you motivating yourself, you complimenting yourself, because the first law of nature is self-preservation, which means that everything around you should be based upon you loving yourself, because the first law of nature is truly self-love. Self-love is the first law of nature. So every situation should be based upon you loving yourself, you motivating yourself, because every aspect of your life is based upon the amount of self-love that you have or lack. So the way in which you treat others, your behavior, your actions, your appearance, your decisions you make in life is based upon the way in which you perceive yourself mentally. And that's based upon the amount of self-love that you have mentally. So the key is within you, and you determine your destiny, because it's a quote that says the key to your success is in your daily routine. When you add wisdom and knowledge to your life and to your mind, then you add value to who you are. Because life, we don't learn nothing. We only have realizations, because this moment is a everlasting forever moment. This is just one moment. The same moment as every other moment that's being disguised as a different moment. But that's truly just an illusion, because everything that's created is created out of something that was already existing, or something that was already here. In energy, the law of thermodynamics state that energy can neither be created or destroyed in a chemical reaction, only transform from one form to another form. So just like, for example, people smoke cigarettes or smoke marijuana. And when you smoke the blunt or the cigarette, it transmute, or in other words, it transitions or transform into a different state, a different form. So you have solid, liquid, and gas. So it's just like the wind. You don't see the wind, but you feel the wind. It's just like you can call someone in a different state and they can pick up less than 10 seconds or less than 20 seconds, because it's something spiritual taking place. It's no connection. It's no cord. It's something invisible that you cannot see as waves that's being emitted. So everything is predicated around a wave, and your thought is invisible. Your thought is an invisible frequency and wave. And your most consistent thought is going to always manifest in your life results. So everything that you experience is based upon your internal thinking habits and your most consistent way of thinking, which determines the amount of self-love that you have, which determines every aspect of your life. So we must reform and recreate the mental perception that we have of ourselves.